the spaceships to Davenport prepare for divanarchy and interface with the couch in space. Space couch time once again. Super duper pumped. Just generally, but also for today's guest. Programmer's note: I normally send the guest questions ahead of time, but we had to move some things around, and the amazing guest today was awesome enough. So I didn't get to send him questions. Awesome enough to fill in. So I didn't get to send him questions beforehand. So he's just going in blind because he's that good. Speaking of good, it was, of course, today's sponsor, brand new, never had him before. We'll see how it works out. Sponsored this week by Liger Hawk Records. Check out Tremendous 10.
Where's my ambition?
And, of course, still sponsoring us somehow is the mighty Super 7. Check out the coolest action figures in all the land at super7.com/Space Couch Show Vampire Mermaid.
Now for Vampire Mermaid. Vampire Mermaid.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming off the heels of a blistering Rumble performance, my buddy in Norris, please welcome MeatCramp for DTRYTUS. What's going on, man?
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Just space stuff. You know how it
Cool.
is.
Hey, you can hear me, right?
Yeah. We're
Right
Rumble
on.
should
Cool.
be good and everything.
Cool.
So we'll open end it. What is DTRYTUS?
It is basically just me being as freestyle as I possibly can.
Okay.
Within my parameters, you know.
Got it. So
you know,
it's still you as quote unquote MeatCramp, or is
yeah, it's totally just
Okay.
it's me. But DTRYTUS is the format, basically.
the format? Okay.
Yeah.
Almost like a podcast. Like you're like doing it sort of like because you have a schedule for this.
Yeah, I'm trying to schedule it so it's
Okay.
every Wednesday, and I want to do half-hour to 45-minute shows.
Okay.
But
Well,
I want everyone to be different. I want it to be like one of those things where you walked into a strange warehouse and all you hear is light and sound, and
hell
you're
yeah.
like, what the hell is that?
What's going on?
And you got to stand there for a half hour with your mouth open and go, what is going on?
Oh,
That's
God.
what I want.
If I had
That's
a
what I'm
nickel,
going for.
like, oh, hell yeah. Without further ado, we'll cut in a little bit of the most recent performance here. And I have questions, man. So the audio on this, no surprise to me being a MeatCramp fan, is awesome, but you get a little synth wavy in the middle there. You trying out some new stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I've got influences. You know, I watch synth tracks every week.
Hell yeah!
And
Shout out
watch-
to synth tracks.
Right, totally. And I watch Radio Bonsai every week. So every week I get these like, hey, maybe
Hell yeah.
it's all just, I don't go into anything thinking I'm doing this.
Right.
I just try to go with it and
That is-
and let the art do itself,
That is not only do I love that concept, but in something like electronic music, more challenging than you at home might think it would be. At least when I approach music, I have to crack open Cubase and be like, okay, I'm going to do, an EBM song or whatever, because
right.
you're programming it. But you've, of course, got the chops. And shout out to Synthwave Tracks and Radio Bonsai, last week's guest, for inspiring today's guest. And I'm curious how you're doing that physically, like you're triggering live samples on an iPad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is it's a multi-layer process.
Okay.
So if you're looking at it, you'll see there's backing tracks,
Right.
kind of like you and I did with live Serpideuse.
Serpideuse.
Right. So I'm building these backtracks. I'm building these, and then when I'm done with them, I set them aside and just build those. And then I go and crack open and build sampler pads for each, whatever is going on.
Right.
And then I play the sampler pad kind of like, I don't know. I hate to like equate it with jazz.
Okay.
But I'll listen to the backer track like 2 or 3 times just to get my bearings, and then I'll listen to the samples on their own and go okay, and then I'll do one playthrough, and then I'll go okay, and then I'll record it.
Well,
because I want to try to keep it as live as possible.
That is really cool, man. Like I traditionally, at least in like gothical world, was pretty backing track heavy. There's some like live polish on it, but it sounds like you're taking it to another level. I mean, you're not playing a stand-up bass or something like that, but maybe on a future episode.
Give me one.
All right. But I mean, just in terms of like jazz, like I think it's a fairly apt.
Right.
You're embracing the free form of it, and not doing noise where it's like you're leaning over 3 effects pedals and like doing a miking up a goat or some weird shit. Like maybe again on a future episode.
Well, again, give me a goat.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think they roam freely here in Tennessee, right? They
do, but they're
wild packs of goats.
They're real hard to catch.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that. That'll be the next Liger Hawk course will be like the Liger Hawk branded goat traps. I think you're gonna. Now we're just
they're the best. They're the best.
Like you may go with I know record label branded goat traps are kind of a cliche, right?
Well, yeah.
And you may think that like you want the Geffen Records goat trap or whatever, but like they're just in it for the money. Like we're in it for the love of goat trapping.
That's right. That's right.
What the hell is even happening?
I don't know. It's called freeform, man.
Right back in. Bing. That's how good our guest is today. Always on topic. I do the Trump weave, and he's just right back in.
I'm the fat JD Vance.
Yes. You are. Like we live in a world where the vice president dressed up as his meme for Halloween. Like, what is happening?
Where he reposts memes of himself because he thinks it's so funny.
It's so funny. It just, oh my God! Like, thank you for that aside, because I just like sometimes I sit back and be like, is this happening? Like,
wait. Wait a minute. Something more happened in 2012.
What's that?
Than the EchoCast. Something more than what the EchoCaster has been telling us happened in 2012.
What?
Like the time shift was a lot heavier than we knew.
And he referenced last week's episode. Thank you for watching. Puzzle up, by the way.
I'll be here all week.
Hey! So, yes, the last week, the EchoCaster, and we'll get quick aside. Of course, you are probably losing some sleep because you just don't stop working. Of course, NDTC, the album is out now on Ligerhawk Records. It's not only does the material therein sort of describe an event. I think the release of it is an event itself. It's just I was talking with label mate Legion Zero about it, and he's like, "It's a journey, man." I'm like, "Yeah, it's good stuff." But Echocaster, we all get cool names, and that is Radio Bonsai on your very own. NDTC. But last week he described a time shift that happened in 2012, and I think, yes, there was something of a reality reset. But if we get weekly or close to weekly performances of the new DTRYTUS, I am happy to occupy a small amount of space couch in that reality.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
I don't know. Like, the coffee's kicking in, and I got today off of my horrific day job. So, like, I'm happy to. I mean, Space Couch doesn't pay for itself. I have to do tech support there on Earth. It costs millions of dollars to beam the signal all the way up here.
And you know what? If Elon would just watch, it would be a lot less money, I'm sure.
Yeah, my private fantasy is like he doesn't want to like just bring the heat on himself, but he's like a massive Space Couch fan, so he just watches it anonymously via X.
Sometimes if he pulls his coat open, he's got an otter shirt on.
Or the new MeatCramp shirt available now at ligerhawkrecords.etsy.com.
Get one. They're pretty.
They're pretty. They've got the MC MeatCramp logo on them, which you very lovingly worked into the DTRYTUS Bing opener in the manner of the old, like, Frosty the Snowman NBC specials when they would do that's I really like that touch. And
I'm glad you liked it, man.
It's cool. No, it's got the visuals are really great because I think they add stuff instead of like just overpowering the whole thing, and really, really well done.
You know how I did that?
How's that?
You know how I did that?
No, I don't.
I set my tripod up right next to my TV.
Yeah.
And I put on How It's Made. You remember that show?
Yeah.
But I did it after I made the music.
What?
And I didn't realize it, and it actually matched.
Meta! How it's made, making how it's made, making how it's... Yo, dog, I heard you like how it's made. So the... oh, that's amazing. Like, in this AI world...
When you listen to it, that sound at the beginning, like that first track, that's almost the same sound from the beginning of that show. But I had no idea that I did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time becomes a loop, where time becomes a loop, where time becomes a loop. Ah, amazing. Okay, so he in this AI world, our guest sculpts his own visuals with a sonic scalpel and delivers some wonderful audio to boot. Amazing range, even in the first episode. It's like you get a whole band night in just 20 minutes. But
that's what I'm going for. I'm going for like a digital busking thing. So you got like
digital
20 minutes, half hour, and you're like, oh shit,
busking.
Okay, yeah.
I love it. And speaking of maybe tossing a nickel in the hat you have out there, performances are available after the fact at meatcramp.bandcamp.com.
And they're pay what you want.
They're pay what you want, which...
so if you can't afford it, get it.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, it's just like long audio. You got to like do a drive or something, or like you need background music for your gaming night and you don't want to change it up every... Check out DTRYTUS with no other vowels besides a Y because industrial music.
Because we care. We care a lot.
We care so much. And, space, no rules. About the... Now that song's just in my head. So like, well, we got to focus because you're not getting out. I know I just kind of glaze my buddy for 20 minutes, but we got to get down to brass tacks here with Radiation Round. Okay. So I brought a visual aid for this first one, which I think is the first time I've ever done a visual aid on Radiation Round. So because our guest today is magnificently bearded, I wanted to do famous beards from history. So good. So famous beards from history. We have Rutherford B. Hayes, Frederick Douglass, and Charles Dickens.
Oh, man.
You can say them all.
Hayes has got the awesome beard, but Dickens is my dude.
Okay. See, it is a very weird, like, triangle-shaped beard. Like, it's a reverse goatee almost. So we'll go Charles Dickens for beards of history. Second, for, of course, the MeatCramp, the man of meat, difficulty increases. Chicken, pork, or beef?
I have to say pork every time. Pork.
Dig it.
Why? Because bacon is the candy meat, the candy bar of meat. Blah, blah, blah.
The candy bar of meat. Oh, there's an album name for you. All right. And all right. You're gonna hate me for this one, but I wanted to make it hard.
Okay.
Ready? Meat Beat Manifesto, Aphex Twin, or The Prodigy?
Ooh.
Right? I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong.
That's tough. Oh, man, that's so tough. I'm going to have to say Meat Beat just because they're so versatile.
Right. No, that's a great answer.
They're so versatile. But I love Prodigy. And Aphex, I mean, you just picked 3 different genres, so...
Yeah, I did.
In my head.
Well, the tying... I tried to stay on theme for this one, and the thread that binds on all but the last one was that when you submit an album to CD Baby, which I did for Serpaduce, they asked you for similar artists, and we decided on Skinny Puppy, Meat Beat, and Aphex Twin. And I took out Skinny Puppy because I wanted to make it hard, just as the obvious one. So I replaced it with The Prodigy. But yeah, no, it's like obviously they're all amazing. Meat Beat's a great call because it's like you can be in the car and like a Meat Beat song will come on and the next song will come on. You'd be like, "Oh, who's this? Same artist? That doesn't make any sense." Yeah. Plus, I know it's early, but like Storm the Studio, like that was very influential on a little baby Brian. Just like.
I hear you.
What the hell? Like, is this hip hop or industrial? I don't know what's going on in my brain.
I had no idea who Aphex Twin was until that movie 8mm came out.
Love it. I love it. Yeah.
And I was like, who is this? What?
Yeah. I remember being at my friend's Tim's house, and then he had the Richard D. James album on, then I would like some milk from the milkman's wife's tits, like blowing my, like, did he just say what the hell I think he said?
No, I have to listen to that album now.
Oh, yeah, it'll take you back. It's it has aged well, I think, but it's, for my memory, it's so locked into that late 90s sound. But so like that's really all I had, man. I was we could do a hypothetical spectacle, like, well, I don't know, what the MeatCramp, the action figure maybe would have like a sample pack for sure, and hat accessories,
different hats,
definitely, and
the hoodie.
Oh, you gotta like swap out like the hoodie for like, SERP or whatever, and 2 snakes. You would get 2 snake buddies, and like you could have different hand attachments so he could play the thing and do the snake.
Instead of the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip,
yes,
the Cobra grip.
Cobra grip. Oh yeah, we did it. I wasn't even gonna do it, but I think we nailed the MeatCramp act. I'm gonna have to do it now that I can like 3D print crazy shit. I'll just do Viper grip.
We're too silly, man.
We're too silly. Like, YouTube is gonna pull this one down, not because I said like something crazy, but it's just this is too silly. I don't know what this is.
Go on over to Rumble. You can tell the truth over there.
You can. Oh, you set me up again because I was going to not let this episode go without plugging where we can find detritus, which you do on Rumble, so you don't have to fight with your own copyrights, which
That's right.
I do on a daily basis with YouTube. Now I'll get canceled off of YouTube because I'm maligning them. But well, I wore a shirt with an American flag on it, so I'm clearly full of hate or some bullshit.
You're done.
Yeah, right.
You're done. You're done. Nope. Pack it up, mister.
Right,
You're out of here.
right. I'm late for my genocide anyway. But now I said genocide, so like I'm definitely getting shut down. But the point of this whole thing is that you go to rumble.com, you put in MeatCramp spelled like it says on this, like spelled like you spell it, one word. You'll find it very easily, and
you can spell it all lowercase. I'm the only one.
You can just get crazy, man. You can go wild. Put a capital letter in the middle of it. Just fucking go nuts.
Just to go crazy.
Unhinged. You are in. We are in this. We occupy different ends of the same state here in these United States /base. So you're in a different time zone. So what time by you should we tune in?
It is. I'm thinking 6:30. I might change it to 7 o'clock.
Okay,
but I think that's a good Central Time. That way, people on the East Coast can do it. Yeah, and Central Time is the best way.
You are in Central Time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay. Cool.
yes.
Cool.
And every time I post, I'll always post Central Time, just because I can't remember East Coast time all the time.
Yeah. No, I get. Yeah, like future episodes. For the fates aligned in a weird way, and we have not one but two guests coming in from Australia later this year for Space Couch, and trying to coordinate that is like, or I'll like eat breakfast late, or like you like it's so crazy.
Just eat breakfast for dinner, and
it's not far off. Like, do I either like take the day off and bug you as you're about to go to sleep? We'll figure it out, I guess. But they're gonna be good. Like shout out to James Jose or Jose. I don't know how he pronounces it. But that dude has been amazing for Space Couch. He got me like Richard Stanley and Sam Furstenberg and the directors and stuff like that. MeatCramp comes by way of our sponsor, Ligerhawk Records, which is just nonstop, man.
Blowing up.
It's blowing up. I've been derelict in my duties, and I still got to post the new detritus today. But you go to, all I do is do links from Ligerhawk, so it's all in one place. But you can go to MeatCramp.bandcamp.com now and get not only that, but NDTC and the solo MeatCramp stuff, and there's a new one from Hexagonal Structures because it's been 5 seconds, so of course why wouldn't he have released it?
Right. And he just made 2 albums while we were doing this.
It's I would not be surprised like at all, like not even for silly time between like Cramp Brian silly time. Now I'm just going wild. So I'm gonna bring this flying couch back on into the station, or else I'm going into puppy dog mode now because like I'll just Kermit the Frog flappy arms because yo, you do it better than I do. Okay, so you can get in on the ground floor now with detritus if you want to. How would I even? It's almost like a DJ set in its variety, but it's not like you're just hitting play. It's live industrial music, which is almost a contradiction in terms right there. So the fact that you can watch it happen, and the very hands that make it is pretty awesome to me. Pick up of course all sorts of stuff at MeatCramp.bandcamp.com. Looking at that at Wednesday night. Schedule still getting refined, but in the prime time-ish area. Dickens, pork, and by 16th note, Meat Beat Manifesto.
A 30-second.
A 30-second note, just
that close.
over the line, and the I kind of want to do the MeatCramp action figure now with Cobra Grip, Snake, and maybe switch the cat avatars, or what am I looking? Familiars, and I don't want to make you as Avatar with the blue ponytail. We'll do a
No. No, don't even get me started.
We'll be here all afternoon.
Nope.
So forget I just said that, and only remember DTRYTUS Rumble Wednesdays. This is Brian for MeatCramp, for Space Couch, for DTRYTUS, saying call the spaceships to Davenport. Prepare for an anarchy and interface with a couch in space. Goodbye! And then just let the thing run with Spence Couch.
Run, Spence, run!
Yes, I was gonna. I did a new intro, but I like Spence too much.
He's cool, man.
He is cool.